Hello everyone, welcome to class. Last class in series of complex number, what we did Euler's form of complex number. Okay, moving forward from the Euler's form of complex number, okay, we'll see some geometry about complex number. Okay, just like let's say one thing. Okay, modulus of z, that's the definition. Okay, and what is the meaning of modulus of z? What is this? It's distance of z. Okay, that complex number z from origin, right? Okay, so this thing, mod of z1 minus z2. Okay, what is this? This is distance between z1 and z2. Okay, keep this in mind that z1 minus z2 whole mod is distance between z1 and z2. Okay, actually mod z given. Okay, what is this written? This is written z minus 0. Okay, so we will see a question based on this z1 minus z2 mod. Okay, problem is if z, iz and z plus iz are vertices of a triangle, then the triangle is what? Okay, see, triangle is what it means. What they are asking, triangle is which triangle it's given. Okay, it's equilateral triangle or right angle triangle or anything else. Okay, basically what we are doing, we are seeing application means question based on z1 minus z2 mod. Okay, mod of z1 minus z2. Okay, distance between two complex numbers. All right, so there are so many methods to solve. What do you do? One easy method is what? Easy method we are talking. Okay, let's say this is complex number ABC. Okay, this point is vertex. Okay, vertex given, so this point is iz and this point is z plus iz. Okay, and you try to find the length of all three sides of the triangle, just like AB. Okay, AB is what? Distance AB. If I have to find, then what to do? I will have to apply z1 minus z2. Okay, so you apply z1 minus z2, it's given z1 minus iota z whole mod. Okay, what is common here? Z common. Basically mod z will come outside, and inside bracket 1 minus iota will remain. Okay, see, 1 minus iota whole modulus. Okay, what is this? That's root 2 modulus. Okay, modulus of 1 minus iota is root 2. Similarly, that BC length we have to find. Okay, when you see BC, z plus iz minus iz. Okay, iz cancel, simply mod z coming. Similarly, AC, the length of the sides we are finding. Okay, z plus iz minus z. Okay, zz cancel, it's only iz. Okay, iota given, iota is simply 1. When you try to find the modulus of iota, it will give simply 1. So you will see only mod z coming. Okay, means the three sides of the triangle are mod z and root 2 mod z. Okay, what is this? Try to see. Okay, these three sides actually they are satisfying Pythagoras theorem. Okay, you try to see this, they are satisfying Pythagoras theorem. Okay, if the sides of a triangle satisfying Pythagoras theorem, then what is triangle? Triangle is right angle triangle. Okay, this thing is clear. That's a very basic question based on z1 minus z2 whole modulus.
All right, see, in this problem you can try to see that is given z iz z plus iz, right? See, one thing just I want to show you. Okay, that's our Argand plane. Okay, what is this? That's Argand plane. Okay, so z means that complex number. Okay, I can take this one, that z, let's say this is your z. Okay, so iz, okay, what will happen for iz when you multiply I with z? What will happen? It will move to 90 degree, right? The complex number rotated with 90 degree. This is z, this is iz. Okay, so z plus iz will be, where will be z plus iz? That's something somewhere like this. Okay, z plus iz, this thing is z plus iz. Okay, you have just have to connect them. This was the triangle. Okay, this point is z plus iz. Okay, that was your triangle forming basically, but no need to do just tough things. Okay, you can also solve by, without doing this, you can also solve just like the triangle like this. Okay, so we'll move forward. Next problem we'll see. Okay, the problem is problem now will based on the previous question, problem based on the triangle. Now this problem will be based on quadrilateral. Okay, so what is problem? If 0, okay, 3 plus 4 iota, 7 plus 7 iota, and 4 plus 3 iota are vertices of a quadrilateral, then nature of quadrilateral. Okay, nature of quadrilateral means which quadrilateral that these vertices will form, just like rhombus, square, rectangle, or parallelogram. Okay, it's very important. You see, what you should say that what is the method? Okay, let's say we have this any quadrilateral, this thing. Okay, we don't know what is that. Let's say this is z1, z2, z3, and z4. Okay, all 3 points are there, all 4 points are there. Okay, let's say this is z1, z2, z3, and z4. Okay, what to do? What is method? Okay, first step, check mid point of diagonal. Okay, see, this is the diagonal and this is another diagonal. Okay, if this quadrilateral has common point, okay, z1 and z3 midpoint, and z4 and z2 midpoint, okay, if same coming, then those 4 options, okay, will open. Okay, if they are same coming, okay, means a midpoint of diagonal you have to find z1 plus z3 upon 2. Okay, z1 up plus z3 upon 2, what is this? This is 7 plus 7 iota by 2. Similarly, z2 plus z4 upon 2. Okay, same thing will come, 7 plus 7 iota by 2. Okay, same coming. Okay, whenever midpoint of both the diagonals same coming, what it means, we have, actually we did not know which quadrilateral is this. Okay, so 4 options opened right now, that square, okay, that quadrilateral can be square, rectangle, rhombus, or parallelogram. Okay, 4 options open, because all these 4 quadrilateral, okay, they have common midpoint of diagonal, common midpoint of equal. Okay, midpoint of diagonal equal in these 4 quadrilaterals. Okay, now the second step is, what do? You find length of diagonal Okay, see, we have to find in which quadrilateral, okay, or in which these 4 cases given, okay, in these 4 cases which one has the length of diagonal equal. Okay, so when you find the length of diagonal, what is given length of diagonal? See, z1 minus z3 mod. Okay, basically we are seeing length of diagonal equal coming or not. So z1 minus z3 mod, when you do, see, z1 minus z3 mod, okay, it's basically 7 root 2. Similarly, z2 minus z4 mod, okay, what's that coming? It's coming z2 minus z4, okay, 1 and 1 means simple root 2 coming. Okay, what is length coming? Simple root 2. See, length are not equal. Okay, length of diagonal, whenever length of diagonal not equal, so you have to think that which quadrilateral has length of diagonal not equal. Okay, means we already have 4 options. Okay, we already have 4 options: a square, rectangle, rhombus and parallelogram. Which quadrilateral has length of diagonal not equal? Okay, we know that a square and rectangle has equal length of diagonals, so rhombus and parallelogram has different rhombus and parallelogram has different length of diagonals. Okay, so it filtered again, the rhombus and parallelogram came. So next thing is what you have to identify, which one is that. Okay, rhombus or parallelogram, which one? What you do, what we know, that angle between rhombus, angle between diagonals of rhombus is 90 degree. Okay, the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular, so you find the slope. Okay, slope of first diagonal. Okay, first diagonal means z1 z3. Okay, that slope you find. See, z1 minus y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, same concept you have to apply. Okay, apply that, it will come 7 upon 7, that's basically 1. Similarly, slope of z2 z4, another diagonal. Okay, same to same, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, 3 minus 4, that's minus 1, and 4 minus 3, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. 3 minus 4, 4 minus, it's coming minus. Okay, so angle how to find? Multiply slope, you multiply, you are getting what? Minus 1. So m1 m2 minus 1 coming, it means what? Diagonals are perpendicular. Okay, so diagonals are perpendicular, it means what? That quadrilateral is rhombus. This thing is clear. It's very easy. You have to just focus on the diagonal. Okay, length of the diagonal, midpoint of the diagonal. Okay, then length of the diagonal. Okay, length of which quadrilateral has equal length of diagonal and which don't have, you have to find. Then angle between them, very easy. Okay, somehow let's say if length of diagonal equal came, then the two quadrilateral will be square and rectangle. Okay, in that case you find adjacent sides. Okay, length of adjacent sides, then how you will get square and rectangle. Okay, that was the problem. Moving forward, we'll go inside the deep of geometry of the complex numbers. Okay,